Welcome, everyone, to Jumble Dreams podcast. Let's talk dreams. Have you ever wanted to make a difference but did not know where to begin? Have you ever wanted to volunteer but you are nervous? Well, this is the place for you. Let's Talk Dreams is all about sharing stories of those making a difference in our communities, nation, and world. This is a project started because Jumble Dreams wants you to know that no matter who you are, you can make a change. Today, for episode 8, we are so excited to welcome Gabi. Gabi is the founder of Gabi's Goodies for Good, which is ran by her, who bakes and sells treats in order to raise money for charities that speak to her heart. In 2017, she raised $1,000. In 2018, she raised $1,640. In 2019, $2,000. 2020, $2,211, and in 2021, $3,289.21. So welcome, Gabi. And would you mind starting and telling us how you got started?
Yeah, first off, thank you for having me. How I got started with my business is when I was 9, I was watching TV with my mom, and my baking idol came on, Def Goldman, and he was talking about helping out the world and donating to Don't Get Hungry. And I told her I wanted to have a bakery when I was older and donate some of the money I raised, and she's like, you could start now. So I did. So my business is Gabi's Goodies for Good, where I bake different treats and donate all my profits to charity.
Yeah. And so tell us some more about your organization and how do you choose charities and where does the money go?
Yeah, so my organization is really about helping as many people and reaching out to as many local charities or international, whoever needs the help and getting them the help they need. And I like to make sure that the charities I donate to have a high percentage of the money goes direct to the thing in need. And also just making sure that it's a charity that's really going to use the money and really needs it to just best support them in the way I can.
Yeah. And so what are some of the charities that you have given to so far?
Some of the charities is a local SPCA. There's an animal shelter called Mary's Dogs, and they rescue kill shelter dogs and bring them down from the south and rehabilitate them, give them homes, donate to help rehabilitation with Australian wildfires, as well as providing meals and money to help people with low income to get the food they need.
Perfect. That's great. So what are some challenges that you have faced over the past couple of years?
Definitely COVID when it hit. It was really hard because having a bakery in a pandemic when you can't see people is really hard. So I made a lot of YouTube videos, did quite a few of these types of podcast things and reaching out to as many teenagers as I can. And also dealing with some health issues and just keep pushing through all of that when it's been hard, and just remembering that even if it's hard now, there's always going to be a tomorrow, and we always have to keep going and keep raising awareness for the important things.
Absolutely. And what do you bake?
Yeah, so I bake cookies, brownies, blondies, cupcakes, cakes, you name it, and I probably can make it.
You should send me one. You can just send it. You can just send it in the mail. I would love that. I'm a big desserts kind of girl. So, what's your most popular item, and do you do them for like birthdays, events, or just kind of in general?
Yeah, so I have different bakes each month, and I say I'm going to be making this much of this thing, and then people can comment usually on my Facebook page, trying to figure out website stuff and how much of it they want, or they can private message us and do orders. I have done a few catering events in the past, and I do, especially over the summers, I'll go to different festivals and do little events there. I think my most popular item is probably my brownies that I make, the big seller.
I love brownies. My mom, that's her favorite one too. So
really?
If you ever want to send them down our way, my mom will eat them probably before I even see them. So what would you tell someone who wants to volunteer for the first time but doesn't know where to start?
I would say make sure you have your goal. Set a goal that you want to do and find your target audience and your target of what you're interested in, and make sure you're happy with what you're doing. Because if you really enjoy what you're doing and you're passionate about it and you have a good group of people around you, you're going to be in the best position to do as well as you can.
Absolutely. I love asking this next question because everyone is a little bit different, but the past couple have been the same. But who inspires you the most?
That's a hard one. I think the people that inspire me is my grandfather inspires me a lot. He passed away when I was really little from cancer. And I've done a ton with cancer research. And just to find as many cures and as much money going to help the people who need it. Also, Duff Goldman for sure inspires me because he was the one who inspired my whole business. And I think also something that I've kind of flipped from a negative is all the people who said I couldn't succeed and couldn't do well. And just to show them that, like, hey, I can do this just because I'm 14 at the moment, just because I'm a small girl, like, just because I live in New Hampshire doesn't mean I can't do well with the world. And just keep pushing and showing people that you can do whatever you set your mind to.
Absolutely. And don't ever let someone tell you that you can't. I did the same thing. So I'm 17, so I'm a little bit older than you. And I started my nonprofit when I was 13. So right around that time. And I get it. Like, I had a lot of people who told me I couldn't do it. I actually was bullied about it and everything. And now look where I am. I'm doing good. So just keep pushing through no matter what happens, and keep making those brownies. Like, I'm really set on those brownies now. How can listeners kind of stay in contact with you?
Yeah, so I have social media pages. It's Gabi's Goodies for Good, spelled Gabi. I have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and also gabisgoodiesforgood.com will pull you up to all the different sites.
Perfect. Anything last thoughts you want to say?
I don't know. I think just thank you for having me. And I also think it's cool because I'm pretty sure also a Prudential Spirit kid.
I am. So I am actually a 2-time winner of that. So I won the state honoree in 2018, and then I was a distinguished finalist last year. So yeah, so I won it in middle school and in high school. So I love meeting my Prudential family. Did you get to go to DC?
I didn't. I was a state representative person last year during COVID, so we weren't able to, unfortunately.
Oh, well, we got to go, and now I have some of my closest friends from that. So stay in contact with your Prudential family.
Mm-hmm. We did a conference, and a lot of us are still connecting through social media, which is awesome.
Yeah, everyone's really great, the Prudential family. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for coming on today. Yeah, and sharing your dreams and passions for making a difference. You are such an inspiration to many, and I'm so glad that you are part of the Jungle Dreams family. For anyone who wants to be on our podcast, please visit our social media or website to find the link to sign up. Make sure to follow our social media for further episodes.